everybody, it's Linda Light. I wanted to come on here and share with you the codes that are coming in for this year's 7/7 portal, the Alpha Run, the Lionsgate, well, the day out of time, the Lionsgate, the Omega Run, the alignments, the DECODES, the numerology. I'm just going to hit on it real fast because I put out an article. If you want to read all of the details, I'm going to put the link in the description box. You guys could go check that out on my blog. And in the meantime, I am going to share with you and show you from the app called 1320 Sync. I give a shout out to it over on my blog article. It's well worth it. If you guys follow the Zolkeen or you follow numerology that interests you, I'm not paid to say this. I just love, love, love that app. So shout out to 1320 Sync. And okay, so if you're looking at this behind me on the screen share here, you can see, let me see this. Right here is today, where the white is. Okay. Put a little dot on the day out of time. That is the day reserved on July 25th every year to celebrate the Doot, or the day out of time. And DOOT in capital letters, that's what it's known as, the Doot. And that's what I'm calling it anyway. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it's pretty funny. The day out of time, because in the moon calendar with 13 moons, you have 7 days in 4 weeks for every moon. There's 13 moons. So you actually have 28 times 13 is 364. 365th day to synchronize with the old school calendar. 365 days on that last day is celebrated as a day out of time. So it's like a bridge, and it's celebrated and has been for a number of years now as a day for world peace. It's set aside for celebrating world peace. So if you don't know that, now you do. It's pretty phenomenal, but check this out. So the day out of time, when you're looking at this calendar behind me here, this is the Zolkeen 260 day. And as you can see, like these darker ones that form like, looks like, two seas facing each other and maybe little mountains on the side. Okay, so these are galactic activation portal days, the darker ones. They're very strong with the synchronization of the spiral and the greater galactic communities. And so these are days where it's a lot easier to transmit energy, so it's more conducive towards being in contact with higher galactic frequencies or source code that way. So the alpha, this run right here is known as the alpha run, and it's 10 days in a row. And this is the omega run. It looks like a big 11. See it? And this day right here where the black dot is, it's keen 123. That's right. It's going to save that one. Whoops. I was going to save that one for later. Look, blue rhythmic night, keen 123. That's a 123 go code. All right. Right in the middle here. It's right in the middle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. It's the 7th seal. We have seals going across, or there's 20 seals. I'm sorry, I might have that wrong here. 20 seals going down this way. Oh, I just caught a mistake. I'm going to have to go fix my blog on that one. Okay, so it's in the 7th column, and it goes down here 13 tones. All right, so it's a tone. It's the 7th tone, not the 7th seal. But anyway, it's the middle column, the 7th one, that goes right in between the alpha and the omega, right in between the beginning and the end. Stick with me on this because there's a lot of very interesting numerology things going on here. I'm going to show you, because today is Keen 104, right? Tomorrow is the 7th of July, which is known as the 7/7 portal. All right, look where it is. The synchronicities of these to line up like this is incredible. The mathematics is like, to have this line up just like the way I'm going to show you how this is, it is insane how the synchronicities and the numerologies are coming out. You guys are going to be blown away. So tomorrow is the 7/7 portal. It's on Keen 105. It's the day before the alpha run. It's 10. These are the two most powerful times of the whole Zolkeen, these 10 days in a row. Alpha, omega. Tomorrow's 7/7 portal. You're stepping through the portal to prepare yourself consciously, knowingly, fully aware and awake that you're stepping into a great initiation of your own personal ascension. Like these are incredible times. So even if you don't understand the numerologies or the calendars or the Zolkeen or the symbolism, if you're new to waking up and this is all brand new to you, welcome, welcome, welcome. You made it just in time. Wait till you see these synchronicities. It's incredible. So tomorrow, 7/7, Monkey 105 leads, get you in preparation for the alpha run. So these 10 days of your alpha, you can think of as the beginning, but remember, we're in the inversion, the inside out, the upside down. Okay. So maybe it's the beginning, but maybe it's also endings. We've got numerology here, 1 through 10. Okay. I'll get into that later. Actually, I get into that in my article if you want to read more about that, about how one, when it's a 10, is uprised. It's like a one that's been around the block, say, of the 1 through 9. The 10 has just been around the block once, been through the cycle once. So 10 is a smart new beginning. It's not just a fresh new beginning as a one, but it's like a pretty smart, more mature one. Just like a one when it's in the 100 spot is like really smart because that one's been around the block 10 times. See? Um, so just think of the potency when you move the one over a couple of digits, like one digit, two digits. When you move it over, it's just a more intelligent version of that number, especially when it's combined with other numbers. So anyway, after this 10-day run, we have, let's count together, okay? Because I want you guys to see this. This is crazy. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish the sixth column. Now we're in the seventh column. 6, 7, 8. And on the eighth day, think of the Lion's Gate now, 8, 8, right? On the eighth day is the day out of time, perfectly in the middle of what would be the tip of the iceberg or the tip of the mountain, we'll say, the mountain of the column that goes in between the alpha and the omega. Okay. And what's more sacred than divine goddess energies than the number 13, right? Let's count 13. You know, well, first, let's do this here. 1, 2. All right. So right after the day out of time, count 1, 2, 3. It takes you into the squeeze, like the peanut butter and the jelly in between the sandwich, the meat between the bread and the hoagie. It's like the birth canal, you're in there now. The head has dropped. Okay. So you're in there. All right. So after 3 days, it's like, boom. Let's continue on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait a minute. I counted that wrong last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, right? So 12, you're at the end of the birth canal. You're at the end of going through the alpha, the omega in between. Right? That's your 12th. And we know when you add, like, when you take all 12 pieces, all 12 strands together of your DNA, all 12 things come together to form a whole unit. It makes a magical 13th individuated, fully complete, and wholly healed piece or component. So the 12 right here is the magical end, and then 13 is Keen 136, which is where you land. Now, once you're done that on the 13th day by Keen 136, you're kind of like, that was exhausting, whatever. Okay. Well, you're still getting ready. You're not done yet. This journey's only just getting started for you because on Keen 137, the next day, the day after your 13th day through the canal, on Keen 137, and I'm going to remind you again, 3 plus 7 is 10. See the number? And that's another one. So that's an 11. 1, and then 3 plus 7 is 11. It's like more ones for you. Okay, more 11s. It's just showing you the really, really experienced one, which is the expression of the I, the self. And it's been around the block. This is 137. So it's been around the block 10 times. It's a very, very wise self you are. You're very wise. And then it's with the 10 next to it, which is also very wise. So it could also be like a grandparent and a parent, right? You can look at those, all kinds of relationships you can see here. Well, the 137 day just happens to be none other than, is it showing? All right, so I have this one set up for you. None other than August 8th. That's the Lionsgate, Friday, August the 8th, 2025. Can you see it? That's Keen 137, the Lionsgate. Now I got to pause for a minute because look at this. Look at this. So 8 days after the Alpha Run finishes, 8 days after that, you're at the day out of time with the go codes of 123. I mean, this could be any day, any combination, whatever, but this is the way it's working out this year. The go codes on the 725. Well, wait, let's back it up even. The 7-7 portal, the day before the Alpha Run. Then you got 10 days of an Alpha Run, and then you have 8 days to integrate and rest before the day out of time. Ooh, the day out of time, World Peace celebrations. Then you got a 13-day journey through the Alpha and the Omega, through the bridging of both worlds, through the connection of both hemispheres, of the beginnings and the ends. And like that song says, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. So here you are, coming out on the magical 13, and the next day, boom, the Lion's Gate, like right there in your face. So here you go through the Lion's Gate. It's a very powerful 8-8 portal. I'd love to see this with some professional, like astrology coming into this picture too, to check out these dates because there's definitely things going on. There has to be. So okay, let's keep going because there's still more. Yes, there's still more even after this. So after the Lion's Gate, we count one, two, three, top of the eighth column, four, five, six, seven, seven on the 144, just saying. Eight. 8 more days takes you to the day before the Omega run. What? So you have an 8, 13, 8 between the Alpha and the Omega run. That's crazy. But the fact that the day at a time is between one and the Lion's Gate is between the other number, like this could never work out. Like the mathematical sequence of this event is crazy because then now you have, all right, another 10. So you're preparing on your eighth day. You go to sleep, you're getting ready, preparing for holy ground that you're going to walk on, whatever it is that you're preparing for, the purification of yourself, for your own initiations, whatever's going on. This is what you got going on here the day before the Omega run. And then you got your 10 more days, galactic activation portal days. This is insane. This is insane. And if you haven't followed it or you follow it from maybe listening to morning podcasts or evening podcasts or different people that are writing about things and you just enjoy hearing it, I would say really start paying attention to your dreams because you got a couple of nights that are going to be really potent, especially the ones where you arrive the night before, like tonight's the night before. If this video goes out tonight, it might go out tomorrow, but we'll see if I can get it out tonight. But the day before on the 7-7, you have that portal, it's preparing you, it's getting you ready for what's coming. And 7-7, like seventh heaven, 77, God's favorite number, seven. Seven's a lot of things. It's holy, it's sacred. 137, also the day on the Lion's Gate, you have it's another 11. Like I was telling you before, the one and then the 10. So it's 110. It's another 11. It's just so powerful how these numbers and this numerology is lining up in this season. So your dreams, when you arrive the night before, you'll be preparing. So the night before, after the 13 days here on Keen 136, right before the Lion's Gate, I'd say pay attention to your dreams that night, as well as before each and during every galactic activation portal day for both the Alpha and the Omega run. I always tend to have a lot more dreams during these times, these sequences. They're always really, really, really potent. And I look forward to dream time. It's pretty amazing. So I wanted to get that out there for you guys as soon as possible. I am going to put that link for the blog article. It's much, much longer of a read. But I also want to give a shout out to anybody that's been following the blog or sharing it with people. I had no idea that there was so many people reading it actually, and it's really inspired me and encouraged me to just want to write more and bring this out. And I haven't done a day code in probably almost a year like this. I've done little ones, but I haven't put it out there like this in a while. So, in addition to dropping my new podcast for cycle 4 over on truthisquantum.com, I'm dropping those chapters in advance in writing. And over on my Patreon, I'm releasing the video run of it before the podcast actually comes out. So if you want a sneak peek at that, my Patreon is offered at a free backstage pass, or basic backstage pass is free. So anybody can come over there and get advanced drops for things like this, for Sacred Warrior Space Podcast Cycle 4, or other things that come out as spirit guides. And there's other tiers for other benefits that is just going to keep getting, better and better as I get more content out there. And I just wanted to let you know I'm still around. I'm still working, coming out of my semi-retirement little snooze and self-integration period that I had to go through. So um, I'm here for y'all. I love you. I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see you again. Go check out that blog article. It's pretty interesting. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.